Whoa, well, hey there. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tempus TV. Today is another beautiful day here in Jomtien. I'm actually headed over to Central Pattaya. There is an event going on today that I missed last year, and I think it's gonna be a fun time. It's probably gonna be a little bit crazy. It's gonna be crowded for sure, but I'm taking you guys with me. Let's go have some fun.
Måste bort, ta mig härifrån. När du såg mig under ljusen du startade en eld i mig och visade en väg ut.
Okay, so we have made it over to the always lovely and classy Tree Town. Little pro tip for you, if you're ever coming to Central Pattaya around like Central Festival Mall or anything like that, and you don't want to deal with the hassle of parking, come here, park in Tree Town. There's always plenty of spaces, and then you can just walk over like a block and a half and you are there. So our end destination happens to be right in front of Central Festival, so it works out. Let's cruise over there. So we have made it. We are smack dab right in the middle of Pattaya Beach. Today is the annual bikini race down the beach road. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's for foundations or anything like that, but gist of it is everybody dresses up in bikinis. Thousands of people, they race from here at Central all the way down to Terminal 21, and then they come back. I was lucky enough to be invited today by Pattaya City Council. They wanted me to come, kind of just get an overview of the festivities, so I'm gonna go run around a little bit right now, kind of get the lay of the land, and of course you guys are coming with me. So it is pretty jam-packed, that's for sure. One thing that's kind of a nightmare with filming things like this, at least for YouTube, is because there's always music, which of course is fun if you're coming to hang out and party, but filming anything like this for YouTube is a constant battle trying not to get copyrighted. So from what I read, the race starts at 5 p.m., which means we probably got about another 20 or 30 minutes before the actual race starts. One nice thing is I pretty much have access to everywhere, so I'll be able to get some super cool clips of the start and everything like that. And down here, they've got a bunch of booths, a bunch of guys giving away free stuff. I'm kind of bummed that I missed this last year, but better late than never. So basically how it works is there's an online sign up that opens up a few weeks before the event today. There is a cost if you want to run with one of the numbers and actually be included in the official part of the race. But once it starts, you can pretty much just run if you want to. It's really not that big a deal. That's what a lot of people seem to be doing. There's not quite as many people with the numbers and everything, but if it's something you want to do, it's family friendly. A lot of people are in the bikinis, of course, but there's plenty of kids, families. So if you want to come out, it's super open to everybody. Now, of course, I was kind of expecting it, but lots of speedos. So after about 45 minutes of sponsor readings, which is pretty much standard, I think we are actually about to get underway. somebody on the grounds crew had the great idea to run a bunch of wires right here across the start line. Almost 5 or 6 people definitely almost died and took a dinger. That start was definitely pandemonium. They ran that wire across there for some reason, and then a guy came up and tried to just kick a bunch of dirt over it to try to cover it as if nobody would still trip on it. Probably 10 in that first line like hung up on it, and luckily I was kind of standing on it so I kept it tighter so they didn't die. But yeah, that was almost bad. So now what'll happen, they'll run down to Terminal 21, which I think is about 2 kilometers, and then they'll come back down this way, and the finish line also doubles as the start line. So we'll get them when they come back. In all reality, those guys at the front were flying, so it shouldn't take very long. I do want to take this chance to thank Pattaya City Council for inviting me down. Took care of me, got me down here, got me behind the scenes in a few little spots. So if you are in Pattaya and you want to check out anything like this between here and Jomtien Beach, there's always something going on. So make sure you go check out the City Council's website. They do their best to list all these events. Another great way to keep up on it is kind of old school. We don't really do it in America anymore. But check the polls going up and down Beach Road. There's always flyers, always something going on. So I'll link their website down below. So if you are in town, maybe you can plan some daily activities to have a good time. It is pretty funny initially when the City Council reached out. They're like, hey, if you want to run, we will sponsor your entry. You can kind of do an insider type vlog. And I was like, I can't remember the last time I ran, let alone run for fun. And then after we agreed for me to just come down and shoot it, they're like, oh, well, if you could you know, run some of the distance with the guys so you can kind of be like in the mix with them? And I had to very politely tell them that I'm not much of a runner anymore. Okay, so some of the leaders are coming back now. Now, I don't think it's against the rules, but coming back, they're running on the hard pack from the wash up. Now, you know, if you've ever run on the beach, that it is much easier to run on the hard pack than it is in the sand. I feel like that kind of takes some of the sweat out of it, right? Now granted, I didn't time it, and I don't really know exactly how far it is, but those guys got back quick. I mean, I know walking from Central right here to Terminal 21 takes at least like 15-20 minutes, and they went down and back, I have to say, less than 10. I know I'm out of shape, but there's nothing like coming to an event like this to really make you feel like a pudgy piece of shit. Well, we are losing the light. I would call that mission success. I want to say thank you again to the Pattaya City Council for inviting me out, letting me experience this. It is definitely something that's worth checking out if you are here in October. They do have a little bit of an after party, and I'm gonna go see a friend, maybe grab a beer, so I'll throw some of those clips in here at the end. Thank you guys for tuning into Tempus TV, and once again, thank you guys so much for 10,000 subscribers. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for the next one. If you would like to see more and learn more about Thailand, make sure you click subscribe, put a like on the video. That way YouTube knows it's something you want to see. Like we always say, hope you guys have a great day. Catch you in the next one.